Hello everyone, we are here in the mid of 2024. PhD admissions are closed in many of the research institutes across India. So now young and enthusiastic PhD scholars are wondering how to begin with their PhD. Let me make that easy for you. I am Namrata Latta, a senior research fellow working on the topic of digital content marketing, presenting you here how to begin with your PhD, and let's learn with me how to write your first research paper. So, wondering what to do after enrolling into PhD program with no research plan in hand and where to start from, how to start. So, any person would suggest that first start to study about your interest area. So, discover what is your interest area, whether it be marketing, digital marketing, it can be perception, personality, if you are from HR background, or if you are from finance background, it can be your SIP, mutual funds, investment behavior of people across India. So it is important to note down whatever you have read about your topic for revision, for further use in your scholarly life. So first you have to discover your topic, your interest area, then just go Google about it. So when you have Googled and studied so many things about your interest area, then you have to jot it down, right, just for the revision, sake of revision and for further use. So if you have written down so many things, why not write a research paper out of your notes? Let's see how you do it. So because you are reviewing the academic literature on your interest area, we can call it a review paper. Now what's review paper, how to do it? So let's talk about the effective approach to write a new review paper. Before that, we'll learn what is review paper. A review article is an article that summarizes the current state of understanding on a topic within a certain discipline. A review article is generally considered a secondary source since it may analyze and discuss the method and conclusions in previously published studies. Remember, till here we are not anything from our side in the research paper. We have just to review the what have been done in your interest area till now. So this is the four examples of how a research paper, like a review paper, is written, like reflection, a review of literature, a scoping review, or a systematic literature review, a review and recommendation based on practical example. These are the few published review papers. Just like that, you can write your own review paper. So what should be the ideal approach of writing a review article? First, we learn why write a review article. There are four importance of literature review based article, that is to provide a comprehensive foundation on a topic, to explain the current state of knowledge, to identify gaps in the existing studies for potential future research, to highlight the main methodologies, research techniques and findings of this research. So wait, a review paper is not just writing down whatever you have read on the topic. It's a systematic, scientific, and artistic method of reviewing literature. So here we begin first step of how to write a review paper. Start by identifying a clear, focused research question that address a specific gap in the literature. First, you have to study a lot about your topic, your interest area. When you study a lot, when you make notes out of it, you will find a research gap that is not fulfilled yet, but you have the capacity or resources or knowledge to fulfill that gap. For example, a research gap can be, what are the effects of remote work on employee productivity during the COVID-19 pandemic? So what we have to do, how to decide a research topic? We have to first conduct a preliminary research to understand the scope of available research and develop detailed protocol outlining your research objectives, criteria and methods. So second, you have to set your research boundaries. Like, we are human, we have certain limitations. So our research paper, our review paper will also be having some limitations. Like, you just go to Google Scholar, type in your interest area, then type since when you want your research articles, then you can sort according to relevance and date. You can sort according to the language. You can type review articles, you can go for perspectives also, you can go for books also. So, and also you can customize your search for a spatial search window. So you just have to go write the keywords here. You can use booleans keywords like and or what not and not what should be there exactly. So you will get a result containing of few top studies according to your search criteria. So go through them, read about them, what have they done, and what is the research gap, what are the studies findings, and what are the limitations. Then you have to gather and screen. Like you just first go through titles of those research paper only. Then at second stage you will go through abstract of those studies. Then at the third stage you will go through literature review and methodology adopted by those studies. So first our rejection criteria will be the title of the paper. Like if the title suits your interest area, if yes, go for it. So perform your literature search, import all the references into reference management tools like Manley or Zotero, or just simply create a table in MS Excel with column head. Column head can be title of the paper, authors of the paper, year of the publication. It can be findings of the study. It can be method theory used by the study. It can be limitation of the study. So screen the titles and abstract to exclude studies that do not meet your criteria. Then retrieve and review the full text of the included studies. This systematic approach will help you to efficiently sift through large volumes of literature and focus on the most important search. Fourth one is extract and evaluate. Use a standardized extraction form to pull relevant information from each study. Note details like study design, sample size, and key findings. Assess the quality and risk of bias in the included studies using appropriate tools, or just go through an expert review or go through the limitation section of the research paper. These steps ensures that your review is built on the foundation of reliable and high quality evidence. The fifth and most important step is synthesize and visualize. We just don't write everything what we have read about the study. We have to deduct the important contribution of the study. So we first synthesize the extracted data using qualitative, quantitative, or mixed method approach. For quantitative data, consider performing meta-analysis. Meta-analysis generally not used in social sciences research. Organize your findings into themes or categories that address your research question. Suppose your interest area is digital marketing, so you can develop themes out of it. Like what studies contributed to the history of the digital marketing? What studies have worked upon the effectiveness of digital content marketing? What studies have uh, performed the identified the limitations of the content marketing? So then create a summary table figure to represent your synthesized data. This step transforms raw data into meaningful insights that tell a compelling story. Then craft your narrative. Begin writing with short and strong introduction that provides background information and clearly states your review's objectives. So generally editors and peer reviewers judge a paper based on its introduction section. So it must be strong and compelling enough to read the whole research paper. Detail your methods section describing your research strategy, inclusion criteria, data extraction process. Present your research in a structured format using descriptive stats, thematic analysis. This narrative approach guides your research readers through your review, emphasizing its significance and impact. Seventh and last point is conclude and inspire. Address the limitations of your review, suggest area for future research, conclude by summarizing the main findings and the relevance. This will help you wrap up your review and set the stage for future investigations, as you are a thought leader in your field now. So here is the summary of all the 4 7 steps.